Hello and good afternoon. Happy Monday. How are you doing today? Dawn Sullivan here from my car. I tried to make this live video outside because I thought it was sort of a nice, beautiful day, but the wind was blowing and there was background noise, and so here I am in my car in the parking lot, which is not a big deal because I still have content that you deserve to hear. So what I'm going to talk about today is, hey Tony, is SMART goals. Do you guys know what SMART goals are all about? SMART goals are all about evaluate employees, right? Evaluating employees. I first learned about and had to write my own SMART goals when I worked at a hospital. And then again, when I worked at a school, every year we have to write a SMART goal, right? So I'm going to teach you guys a better way to think about this and a better way to approach your goals. Thanks for tuning in, Tony. So typically a SMART goal is simple, measurable or meaningful, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Okay? So how many times have you written out as an employee paragraphs, or even for yourself in your own business, kind of paragraphs, about what your goals are? You've got those up on your vision board, don't you? You've got your check written for $1 million signed to yourself. You've got your Tesla. You've got your vacation in Tahiti, right? You've got all those up on your vision boards. Those are your goals. You're going to reach it by 2020. They're meaningful to you. They're specific. You want hut number 1. Yeah, right? You want hut number 1 in Tahiti, right? The one with the slide going straight into the ocean. Very specific, measurable. You're going to do it by December 31st, 2020, whatever, right? You guys are with me. You get it. Well, let me tell you why those SMART goals are failing you. They're failing you, okay? And I'm also going to give you a solution, another way of thinking about writing goals for yourself and your own business, because being an entrepreneur is very different than being an employee, and we really have to hold ourselves accountable because we're the boss. We're not reporting to the boss, right? You got it. All right, so write this down. SSMART. That's right, I said 2 S's. Your S SMART goal, SSMART, is simple, specific, measurable. What do you think A stands for? Tony, you remember what A stands for? It's not achievable. I know you want to say achievable. A stands for actionable. Okay, write that down. Actionable. R. What do you think the R stands for? It used to be relevant when we were an employee, and now it's reasonable. Okay? Not to deflate anybody's bubble here. R stands for reasonable. And T still stands for timeline or time-bound. I'm sorry. I'm not pausing enough for you, Tony. Sorry about that. I know that you know this, and I appreciate your support today. So S SMART, I'm going to review. Simple, specific, measurable, actionable, reasonable, and timely or time-bound, okay? So stop setting goals that are ridiculous, okay, without the action. So what I have done recently, probably in the last 6 months, but really in the last 3 months, I've really wrapped my head around this, and I know my friend Tony has too, because we're on the same journey, is my goals are now actions, not outcomes. Okay, you guys get what that means? My goals now are to show up and do Facebook Lives with valuable content 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. My goals are to complete that. My goals are to email my list. I now have over 700. I'm approaching 800 people that have chosen to be emailed by me on my list. They have come to me. There's leads I've created online in my cold market. I am setting a goal to email those people valuable content of how they can grow their network marketing company twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays. What else am I doing? I am promising and committing and setting a goal to posting 3 times a day on my Facebook page valuable content. That might be a blog I share from another network marketer. That might be a piece of inspiration, like a Jim Rohn quote or something like that. That might be a book review or a recommendation that I have for you as a struggling network marketer or a network marketer on their journey to 6 figures, like Tony and I are on, right? You want to join us? Just hop on in. We are open for business, and we are open to collaboration. Really, that's what it's about. So, since I want to tell you what my results are, since I have now committed and written goals for actions and activity, I am now way more clear on what is measurable, actionable, reasonable, right? So how many of us struggling network marketers don't have clarity in our business, right? I spent 4 years without clarity, and that's that kind of sucks. But and there may be that I had moments of clarity for sure, but not knowing what the actions were, I had such low clarity in what I was supposed to do to grow my business. So I've recently been getting mentorship from these people who are amazing, and they're really like 3 or 4 steps ahead of me, which is amazing even more because they're not experts. They're getting mentorship too, but they're turning around and teaching me everything that they have learned. And it's so valuable. So one of the things that I've learned from these mentors, JT DeBolt, Carrie Hyam, I want to give you guys both a shout out, is to revise how I write goals, how I think about goals, and what those goals actually are. I mean, who doesn't want cabin number 1 in Tahiti, right? But my goal is not that. My goal is to be doing those actions, like I said, Facebook Lives, posting, blogging, emailing my list, growing my list, attracting people to my list that are going to opt in without me twisting their arm, right? So, not to go on and on, but committing to those actions, making those actions the goal. I'm going to be in cabin number 1 in Tahiti. Like, that's just going to happen. That's just happening, right? Tony, you want cabin number 2? All right, drop a 1 down below if you guys want cabins in Tahiti with me in a couple years. And the way that we're going to get there is committing to the action, not to the outcome. Okay? And really be open to what happens. If you are not certain what those actions are, I want you guys to drop me a comment below, and I want you to say more info. And I'm going to connect with you as soon as you write that comment, more info, because I didn't know what the actions were for a long time either. And you know who else didn't know what the actions were for a really long time? My upline. So let that sink in. My upline didn't tell me what the actions were because they didn't know what the actions were either. So I went to a third party to get mentorship and training, and S Smart Goals, double S Smart Goals, is what I learned from this third party that not a lot of people in network marketing know about, not a lot of people in network marketing are doing. And I'm here to tell you that this is the revolution of network marketing. This is the direction we need to go, so that we don't look like a bunch of people who don't know what the heck we're doing. We're not a bunch of amateurs. We're going to turn this profession really around, and people are going to see that they can really reach their ultimate dreams by committing to the daily activity. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you got some value out of this, please comment more info below. Please like, comment, and share this video with your network marketing friends, with your upline, with your downline, and join us in this revolution to really clean up the network marketing industry. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Mwah. Have a great day.